Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Let's take another look here at Bitcoin and see what's going on. This is actually a very standard practice here. When the price action rallies back up to a key level resistance, previous support, 67,000, that's that point of control for the macro. And we can see the actual cloud also working as a resistance level for us too, which is pretty standard. So even though the lagging span's kind of within the price action and the conversion lines above the baseline, we still haven't broken through that resistance level. So until we close above 67K, I think it's probably best to presume we're likely to see the price action continue lower. Even at that point, I'm still not going to be convinced just because we have a lot of selling pressure at that level. So some things to kind of think about there. On the back-end data, just to quickly look at here, we can see a heavy concentration, somewhere in the range of about 5 to 10 billion at roughly 65,000. And again, maybe about half that, about 64,000. So those are some late longs effectively. A lot of times late longs or shorts will get destroyed in that regard because again, they're starting to take these longs at 66 and 67,000 and the price is pulling back here. So again, while there's no guarantee that the price is going to continue lower from a smaller standpoint here based on liquidation levels being close to the lower level, I think it would be safe to say the price is more likely to continue lower just from that sentiment. Obviously, we cannot overlook the fact that there's almost like $25 billion in liquidation at 69,000. So that's a very real thing too. So we kind of got that whole thing looming over our heads. What does that mean for us? Well, let's take a quick look at the daily and kind of work our way down. I do want to say thank you to my community too for some awesome feedback. Appreciate the the support and kudos. Of course, we took some nice healthy profits from what was it, Bitcoin 20%. That's a short, Solana short 22%, and Near Protocol 30%. Again, I wouldn't say we're heavy on shorts. We had a long position open that we did actually close at a slight loss. So technically, I guess we are full on in shorts right now. We got two other shorts that haven't secured profits, but they're close. So we'll talk about that more here in a little bit. But at this point, let's talk a little bit about the daily and kind of see where we're at. We've been above all moving averages here, right? So the overall trend, nothing's changed here. The overall narrative is that we're still bullish. We'd have to lose, honestly, the 50-day SMA, to me personally, right around 64,000 or lower to kind of have to reconsider this uptrend, okay? Because again, I think that we're definitely here to stay. We got a lot of volume flowing in, a lot of good stuff. But again, we got rejected closer to that 70 level on the RSI. Stochastic's still swinging down on the daily. MACD's losing momentum. There's a lot of reasons why it wouldn't make a ton of sense for the price to just shoot towards 70K or higher. Once more, there is that liquidation level. That would probably be the only incentive for the price action. And if that does happen, I'm probably going to short somewhere in the 69 to 70K range just because it's a psychological support or resistance rather at 70,000, nice round number. And 69K just carries a lot of liquidation, so it makes sense for that just to sweep and turn around. Having said all that, we're printing a gravestone type of doji here so far with this false positive up to 67,000. I notified my community earlier, hey, try not to worry about it. Let's not fall into the trap here, right? Again, it's not a guarantee, of course, but we're under 50 on the RSI on the 4 hour. While stochastic is swinging up, giving us some momentum, money flow index is still fairly low, and MACD hasn't fully converged yet. So we're not at that point where the price action is just going to turn itself around essentially. Again, I think it's just a little too early to tell. Once more, you could, kind of draw pretty much any type of chart and recognize that we have broken this descending trend with establishing, a higher high and a higher low above the more recent lower low and lower high. So there is that. That's an indication that the price may be turning around. But again, until we close soundly above 67,000 or the most recent high at about 67.3, I don't think we have any legs to stand on just yet. Taking a look at the hourly, again, we've kind of already summarized this here with the Ichimoku Cloud, but until we break above that, again, 67K or higher, we have no legs to stand on, no real indication the price actually is just going to continue further up. Okay, so again, if we do take a look at today's TPO, we can recognize that the point of control for today is about 66,400, right where the price action's at, and yesterday was 66,500. So closing above 66.5 today, I think would be beneficial to give us potential to retest that 67K and break it eventually. But between now and then, if we close at 66.5 or lower, I think it'd be pretty safe to presume the price is going to continue down to this lower fib level, that 65K mark as a rough estimate to sweep this somewhere in the range of about 5 to 10 billion in liquidation at 65,000. I'll post this playout chart here on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. And as per usual, of course, just a friendly reminder to my community members, if you're part of our Discord, definitely recommend you referencing our trade alert section. I provide you with specific detailed analysis on coins pretty much daily here to make sure we stay on top of the coins that I'm looking at trading. Okay, so again, Bitcoin is one of those consistent ones, but I'm just mentioning this because I did create this recently and some people say they can't see it. So make sure you enable all channels in Discord if you don't see that presently, because that's a new feature that a lot of folks are appreciating. All right, folks, I do appreciate you, no matter how you look at it. Thanks again so much for joining me here. You want to become a better trader, again, CryptoCache.tech is a site, link down below. I do recommend also utilizing BitUnix. Phenomenal exchange, excellent rewards if you use my link to register, but no KYC or VPN. They're awesome. Check them out. I hope you have a good one. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you soon.